Hello folks, welcome back to Total War Rome 2. So with any luck, this stream is going to work properly and I won't have any issues like the last time I attempted to stream. I've done some tests and it looks like it's working fine now. I'm not sure entirely what happened, but it is the nature of the internet. Sometimes it gets into little hijinks or whatever and has issues. Anyways, we are back with full stream. I know I don't generally stream on Wednesdays, but I figured I needed to make up because there was one day that kind of missed a stream, I think. So anyways, let's get started. So in the brief little video that I posted when I couldn't stream, I worked on building up this army here. This Legio the 5th Belgica, or whatever. They're almost complete. They are still working on a little bit of artillery. And then once they are ready, we are going to head up to the Caledoni and try to take them out. So there's really not too much money that I have left right now for this turn. Still doing research, so overall there's really not much else I can do. Where are my other forces? So we just took out a regular Roman force that was over here. So that was one little good thing. Let's see. I thought I had a second army around here somewhere. Well, let's go to the forces tab. So we have Alpina. Oh, I forgot that they took this place. We could try and go across and take this, but doing that by sea is going to be a pain. So I'll be careful with that. And honestly, I kind of hope that the Roman pretenders take over the Mori settlements here. That way I don't have to worry about them. But yeah, since there's really not much else I can do for this turn, I'm just going to end it and then we'll go from there.
I am a favored son of Mars.
Alright, so you want me to join the war? Not right now. I'm still holding off for a moment. Oh, I just remembered. Let me see. This stream may actually be doing at 720 instead of the regular. I don't think I changed those properties in OBS. Yep, I didn't change them. So this stream is going to be in 720. Oh well. So long as it works, that's the important thing. But I did set it back to 60 FPS, so... lovely. We got a plague showing up. Right, you went up, you went up. Well, let's see. As your dominions grow, the need to fill your coffers increases. Of the many lucrative endeavors open to you, which seems most profitable? Grain yield, thriving trade, or raw material? I think we're doing industry. I can't remember what our focus is, but we'll just do that. Alright, Cambodinum, whatever, has squalor. Lovely. So that's doing food. That's taking away food. So there's nothing here that's particularly creating squalor. It's just, it could just be an event. Plague. There's something here that caused it. I don't remember what exactly did, but... oh well. Let's see. We have this shrine here that I could build up. Oh, that's going to take food. You're creating a little bit of squalor, and you can't really go up any further. So it could... I'll just wait on that. The Citadel settlement can get a boost. Let's see. 150 wealth. That's doing some wealth for entertainment. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll take the hit to food a little bit to do that. Alright. So the Caledoni are hitting this settlement there. Let's see if we can't reinforce them. Of course, our army's going to take forever to try and get there because they're not leaving by boat. And I probably should work on a navy. So I've done all of that. I have a navy to the south, but I haven't actually worked on a navy up here. Ooh, sanitation all regions. It's gonna take 7 turns, but in 800 per turn. Well, we can afford it. You know what? Let's do Rome restored. Yeah, we'll do that because that'll give us a boost to income, and then we can do the one for sanitation. And hopefully the Caledonia here don't take that place by the time we're able to respond. You know what? I'm gonna start work on a navy here because I think we're gonna need it. Of course, I don't have any money right now, so can't do anything for this turn. All right, well, I guess we'll just have to accept it. Hopefully they'll be safe there for the moment at least. Meanwhile, back down here, how's this force looking? They are almost restored. 2 more turns until they are fully restored. Let's see, we have that there. I'm slightly concerned that they may try to head over to Apollonia here, but I think we'll be alright for the moment. Oh, and I can't afford to do any of these conversions. Oh well. Oh yeah, I forgot that this guy had his little boost. So let's give him, let's see, we can increase movement range. Anything in particular that would be helpful for the army? Military fervor. I think given what we're doing with him, I think we'll do, we'll increase movement range. That'll be the best thing, I think.
Commander.
Alright, so the Roman pretenders are looking for a peace treaty. Should I do it? Oh, they're actually friendly with me. That's interesting. I guess because of our war with Rome. Palmyra, Rome, Numidia, Lydia. You know what? I think we will for the moment. Only to give us more things to focus on.
Rome would be suitably grateful if you could.
And let's join the war. Alright, so now we have our focus. Let's see what we can't do. Of course, now the fleet can, like, hardly even move. Alright, so they're currently having their source of issues there. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what our best bet would be. Do we let them fall? You know what? I think that might be what we're going to do. We're going to move this force up here, head up here, and try and attack their main settlements up there. If that plan works out, we'll be alright. If it doesn't, well, we'll have issues. Alright, I think I'm going to do this cohorts urbane as well to get the boost to fighting banditry. Because right now we're doing -10, that'll take it to -20, so that should help a little bit. Alright, next thing, raise forces. We're going to raise a fleet. Let's look at the political situation again. So the Patrici Council still doesn't have much in the way of power. I think the guy that I sent up here is part of that. I think details. He is general details, maybe household. Okay, where do you look at these guys? Patrici Council, Lucius, Modius. I only have a few of those Patrici guys. Whatever. We'll just take whoever we need, whoever looks best. So public order, tax rate, public order, and let's see, -1 authority, but cunning. I think the boost to cunning would probably be useful for a fleet, so let's do that. Assault quadrime, sure. Alright, so right now we have raiding, pursuit, assault biremes. So we'll do 2 of those and 1, actually we'll do 3 assaults for the moment. Alright, while I'm looking at Cenobum, let's probably do the things that we need to do to get it ready for the next level of having that little thing there. So let's see. We got shrines, wealth from all sources, slaves, industry, agriculture. That's what we want. We're taking some hits to food, but eventually it'll pan out when we do the research needed to, let's see, what will it be? Looks like labor facilities, yes, that's what we'll need. So we'll do Rome restored, then we'll do labor facilities to increase food. It's all a big balancing act as far as sanitation, public order, food, that sort of thing goes.
As clouds gather,
alright, the Gothi want a non-aggression pact. Since I have a trade agreement with them, and I guess things are going alright, I think that's what we'll do. We'll take it, gather as many friends as we can, and it looks like the Caledoni fell back from trying to take that Britannia city. That's a good sign.
Your people are widely admired, and I humbly request that you consider us.
Sorry, Mori, I'm not interested in a defensive alliance.
How long can you stand aside and let these rats run free? When will you stop?
Keep in mind you're part of the rats that I was trying to take out, so shut up, Balamani. Faction joins your enemies. This faction has formed an alliance with your enemies. This threatens you and strengthens your enemies. Lovely, more banditry. Alright, so I'll put you in Sirmium. Spy decided to take a little upgrade. What else can we do for you? Military intelligence, counterintelligence, assassination. We'll boost your assassination, I think. Alright, so this army fell back. Can we get here? Well, you want to cause me attrition there. I guess we'll go here, where they're already at. And yeah, at least fortunately we're not getting any negatives to our relationship with them, so that's good at least. How's our little naval force starting? Let's do some fire pots, I guess. I don't even know how well the fire pots are, to be quite honest. I've never really done much as far as the naval combat goes in this game, so it's still a bit of an open thing. Alright, Gergovia. That's how you pronounce it. Let's start to boost you up a little bit. Sanitation, yeah, plenty of openings for that. So between 2 squalor and 3 squalor, we should still be pretty good. Alright, so could we attack Pharsalus there? I think we have a good chance of taking it. Assuming we don't run into anything major.
further orders? Make haste, men!
So far it looks clear. And lovely, another rat infestation. I just can't win. Look at all that squalor. Ugh. Alright, this marble quarry. Does marble... It's a boost to industry, so we want to do something that's for industry. So that's Gobanus there. So we'll do that. Boost the shrine to Jupiter, probably, yeah. Nerona has an opening, so you know what, we'll do that, and we'll do a public forum, and then eventually probably do the place for food there, is what I'm thinking.
Commander?
Alright, so apparently we can, like, hardly move here in Britannia, which I don't understand. Why is that? Why can you hardly move? I don't know. But hopefully in the next turn we'll be able to actually come to their defense here. Or, nope, we can't do it yet. So, next turn, hopefully.
Yes.
Also, the Caledoni are sending out a little force. Let's see, we got the pursuit or the raiding. What's better? Looks like the pursuit is better, so we'll do one of those. And hopefully by the time they come to attack, we'll still be alright. It's doing a lot of thinking. Why is that? I guess they decided not to continue the assault, I guess. Oh. Oh, lovely. So, rat infestation, rat catchers. That seems to work pretty well. So maybe that's why this army couldn't do anything, because they got attacked. Oh, well that's new. I didn't even know there was a levy from client or satrapy. Huh. I never knew that it even existed. Has that always been in Rome too? Alright, well let's head over here. Rome, oh yeah, that's my place, duh. Over here we go. Okay, so you... Apparently you were probably hit too, so you can't move very far either, for some weird reason. Titus Uranius, who are you even? Oh, this guy? He's loyal? Okay, well that's a good thing, I guess. Let's see, that's the Mori. This fleet, this is what I want to do. Bring you over here to try and intercept this Roman fleet.
Waiting for a new course.
Hello there, Diego. Yes, I imagine they probably are, especially good because it was like light Roman skirmishers or that sort of thing, but it was an interesting little thing. Alright. I even forgot about this guy who's over here. What was I going to do with you then? Well, let's have you move a little. And, alright, administration. Increases tax rates? Sure.
I will look over them.
I'm still doing alright with food for the moment. So let's do this cohort's Urbane there as well. Oh, The Last Jedi, it was actually pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, I'll say more than anything, it made me think. In a way that no other Star Wars movie has. But you know, the more I've thought about it, the more I've enjoyed it. You know, there are some things that it went in a different direction as far as I would have necessarily taken it, and I think that's probably some of the issues that people have had with it. Is just there were so many expectations as to where the movie would go that it ended up going somewhere completely different. So I understand where people are coming from on their issues with it, but
spirits tell us that we should offer you
I don't think so, Caledoni. You are going to
I
suffer.
fear my ancestors and spirits of the land will speak of their displeasure. And when that happens...
Yeah, you know, I mean, the Star Wars fan base, there's good and bad things to them. I mean, they have a lot of expectations given everything that has been in the expanded universe and all of that. Oh, lovely. Being sabotaged everywhere. Ships at port. Trading ships from a distant land have arrived at port. Let's confiscate their cargo this time.
At your command.
And you still can't move, what the hell? Okay, seriously, these
On the move.
guys are being a pain in the butt for me. Alright, where's this little fleet?
Yes.
You guys. Good, you can start to build some
Assembling the fleet.
artillery ships now. Yeah, you know, I mean, I was actually alright with the stuff with... Okay, spoiler alert for anyone watching this now. If you haven't seen The Last Jedi, hold off on this video until you have seen it, because I'm going to be talking spoilers for it now. Okay, so spoiler alert is passed. I think that it was actually pretty interesting how they decided to do Snoke. Yeah, he died quickly, but in the end, I think it was actually... It's something that sets up a pretty good
Battle.
thing for,
Besieging settlement.
like, the final film of the trilogy. Yeah, I'm a hardcore Star Wars fan, so definitely, yeah, I'll just auto-resolve this one. Definitely when it comes to Star Wars, I can be pretty particular. Like the stuff that Electronic Arts has done with Battlefront really rubs me the wrong way. We'll just
Ready
occupy.
for orders.
Like, I mean, I've done Battlefront 2 for my channel and all that, but the way it's gone and the way it looks like it's going, I'm just... It's irritating, you know? Alright. Actually, you know what? For this auxiliary camp, I'm actually going to turn that into a horse thing, I think. Right? Or is that... Or am I mixing stuff up? I can't recall. Let's turn this into enclosed land for now. That's a field of Mars. We'll convert this over. Alright, so... Oh yeah, that was the little thing here. That's a good point. I mean, yeah, the whole Palpatine cloning and all of that is now part of the old canon, but you never know. They could incorporate some of those ideas into Snoke, which could be interesting. I don't remember what I was going to do here. Oh, I do need to do something for the Squalor, though. Did we want to do a Field of Mars there? Or did we want to do something to fight the squalor? We'll actually do something to fight the squalor. So we'll dismantle that. The Yuuzhan Vong are a very interesting thing in Star Wars. I mean, there is like a report that they were actually going to be included in some way in the Clone Wars cartoon series. So that's actually pretty interesting. Though there were a lot of things that they planned to use, but they never actually did. Sure, why not? In the Clone Wars series, so like Revan and all that was supposed to make an appearance. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the Yuuzhan Vong. At least as far as appearing in the new canon. Lovely, more sabotage. And we've done Rome restored. Trade agreement was dissolved. Uh-oh. Oh no, they've taken it. Well, how are we on potentially we will not do well? Oh, fudge, 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 fudge. They have a lot of archers. I do have artillery though. Oh, this does not look good for me though. I was expecting that this would work. You know what? I'm gonna try it. I have no idea if this plan of mine is going to work, but let's try it and see.
Ballista! Grouped and awaiting orders.
I have no idea if my plan that I used to use with Skaven will work here, but hopefully.
At your service. Melee cavalry ready. By your command. Battle group ready and awaiting orders. Ready for battle. Ready.
Yeah, my troops kept getting like assaulted by some enemy agents while they were stationed right outside of Britannia's place. And now Britannia has been pretty much been annihilated. So yeah, this group is kind of in trouble.
Loose! Well, lads, we face Britons. We had best make sure that anything valuable is nailed down, for they are a nation of thieves and looters. They would steal the teeth from your head, given the chance. Bah!
At your service.
Well, you know, I'm using my what I used to do as Skrulk and that sort of thing for this battle, so we'll see if it works.
Ballista!
If I have enough ammunition to do it.
The enemy's tower has been destroyed.
Uh-oh, Diego. It didn't like your use of, I'm guessing bastard. Unlimited tower?
The walls are breached!
Well, one wall is down, but there's still so much to do. I suppose I can focus on maybe that tower as well. Then maybe send in my hunters to try and harass their forces on the walls. And then just do a cavalry charge. Although my forces are about to run out of ammunition. For the hell of it, let's try explosive rounds. I don't know if it makes any difference against towers or not.
Hunters! Follow me!
Okay, let's have our hunters move in.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
If this doesn't work pretty well, I might end up going to, I could potentially withdraw. And then maybe do something next turn. Yeah, that's one of my potential issues. I mean, right now they don't have any garrison forces because they've just recently taken this settlement. So I know they have a lot of archers in their army, and I think they had a few units that had actual spears. So we'll see if it would work or not.
Ready for battle!
Are my archers? Huh. So these hunters are actually still hidden. Oh, well, they were hidden.
Run! Curse you! Move it!
Let's see if I can't get them into position where they're not being a hit anymore. Maybe.
Ready for orders. Weapons ready!
Huh. So yeah, some of my hunters are actually attacking while still being stealthed. So that's actually pretty neat.
Now!
The men are wavering.
Hunters! Pull back!
Yeah, for this army, I figured I'd use a lot of cavalry, given that I figure most of the Celtic forces are infantry, so I'm hoping that it works out.
Our hidden units
I lost one group of hunters.
We We hunger for blood and battle! As you say! Back, warriors!
Our men flee the field of battle! This is a shameful display.
Fire!
Come on, take some morale damage.
Yours to command.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Alright, I think if there's any time for us to go in, now's it, so let's move. If we can take their victory point, we might have a chance of winning this. Yeah, you know, I have a bad feeling about this too, but we'll see.
Our general is under attack.
Your command. Swords drawn! And make ready! Take one with you! Fly stuff at once, sir! We await your command. Horse archers! Riders! Advance!
Well, so far so good.
Yours to command.
But this game does like to hide
Our men
units.
flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
And there's a Celtic levy. Let's see what we can do against them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Awaiting orders. Quickly now! Forward! Riders, advance! Ready for orders.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Legionary cavalry! Quickly now! At your service. Pikemen! Orders understood! At the double! Riders! At the double!
You ate my garlic bread, no!
By your command! Forward! Forward! Riders, advance! No! Missile cavalry ready. Forward! Withdraw!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Ready for orders. For the gods! Quickly Commander. Now! Advance at speed! Mounted death! Horse archers! By your command. For glory! Ready! Riders! Advance! Legionary cavalry!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Well, we might almost have their general.
At your service! Warriors ready! Pikes! Yes, Commander! Quick march! Ready for orders. Quickly now! Advance at speed!
An entire unit has perished.
Cavalry! Come forward! Commander! Melee cavalry! Riders! At the... Charge! Swift melee cavalry! Loose! We await your command. At your service! At your service. By your command.
An entire unit has perished.
Quickly now! Orders. Ready for orders. Ready!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
By your command. Legionary cavalry! Ready and waiting. Ready for orders. Battle group ready!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
If my legionary group can get up here, we might have a chance.
We have lost a victory point. An entire unit has perished.
The withdrawal.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Our men flee the field of battle. This is... Our general has fallen. We are losing ground.
Well, I don't think we're gonna win this one. Well, there wasn't really much else I could do, given that most of the force was pretty much committed already.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. An entire unit has perished.
More than likely, I may have to bring up
Unit has perished.
better levies and all that. Lovely. Oh, the multi-stream thing is actually not multi-people. I mean, besides my friend Merrick, who I've streamed with before, but is actually with in regards to streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So, and it's provided through Restream. I stream to them and then they stream to Twitch and YouTube, so it works pretty well.
Ready for orders. Ready for battle. Advance.
Oh yes, I have my upkeep has gone down by like almost 1500. So, although I did just do Rome Restored, and that gives 1000, so it's actually only changed by like 400, 500-ish, I think, something like that. All right, so I said I wanted to do labor facilities to get the farm level 3 going. Let's see. How's this guy looking? I think we might be good enough to try and take on those guys there. Apparently not. What do they have here? Assault raiders? Missile raiders? Okay, retreat.
Retreat! Ready for going aboard.
I thought they'd be good enough, but apparently not. So let's work on some assault quadremes. Those guys should help out, I would hope. Yeah, 850 or 825 health, so if they can't help, I don't know who can. Alright, and I wanted to move this fleet out to try and find that other Roman fleet. Not sure where they went, though. Thessalonica, I want to take... And actually, they're all the way repaired. So you know what, let's go there. And it looks like it says we can take it. They really don't have too much in the way of forces. So... you know what? Since we had a failed one... Oh, oh boo, I thought you streamed with other people. Boo, your marinara sucks and your meatballs are soggy. You dank meme. Oh, don't talk about my marinara like that. I'm going to attempt an assault here. It says that I have a good chance as far as the rating goes. We'll see how it is actually on the battlefield. And yeah, so far the only person that I've, well, not streamed with, but done videos with is my friend Merrick. We've done some Total War stuff, and he even had a little Fallout series that he started with, but then his recordings were acting weird. So unfortunately I had to stop that, and he's been busy with work. So he hasn't really had the chance to continue the series, so kind of disappointed in that, but it happens during real life.
Hunters! Slingers! Grouped and awaiting orders.
Pikemen! Pikes at the ready. Battle group ready.
Ready! Grouped and ready. Ready and waiting.
Pikemen!
Ready for orders.
Pikemen!
Ready.
Ready and waiting.
Ready and waiting. Stay in formation.
Oh, but salt as flavor.
Slingers! Swords! Yes,
I have come to battle like my forefathers. The expectation
by your command. Ready for orders. By your command. Swords! By your command. Commander. At speed. Chariots! Move out! Slingers!
Our hidden units have been discovered.
We await your command. Loose! Missiles ready and waiting. Fire! Waiting to fire!
on your command!
Ready for orders. Jupiter gives us strength. By your command. Yours to command. Melee infantry. We await your command. Your orders. Chariots. Orders. By your command. Chariots.
All right, our men are ascending up onto the walls. We'll see how well they do.
Chariots. Swords. Ready. Hot charge. Hunters. Ready and waiting. Loose. Missile infantry. We await your command. Yours to command. Swords! Engage! At your service. Engage! Chariots!
Well, yeah, you know, this battle, for one, we brought more forces in than our enemy had. Last time it was about 1,200 versus 1,500, close to 1,600, I think.
The men are wavering.
Missiles awaiting targets.
Yes, yes, I know they're
Ready for
wavering.
orders. Charge! We await your command. Chariots! Your orders. At your service.
Of course they're wavering. There's those Vigiles. Those guys are crap units.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Ready for orders. Chariots! Marching order! March!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
At your service. As you command. Yours to command. Come forward! Melee troops awaiting orders. Hunters! Commander! Guard! Troops and awaiting orders. Disbanding battle group. We await your command. On watch. Battle group disbanding. Commander. Quick march. Ready and waiting. Breaking battle group. At
Our
speed.
general is under attack.
Quick march. Pikemen! Advance! Pikes! Pull back! What's going on? We're flanking, you idiots! Pikemen! Swords! Pikemen! Yours to command!
Well, of course, fully replenished men help out too.
Ready for orders. Hold. Melee troops.
An entire unit has perished.
Ready for orders. At speed.
Your orders?
Forward. Ready. Melee infantry ready. Understood. We await is your command? Commander! By your command! Pikes! At your service! Pikemen! Slingers! Pikemen! Get double time!
Come on, take that gatehouse there.
Swords! Hold position! Pikemen ready for orders. March! Move out! Advance at speed! Yours to command. Chariots! Quick march!
We have captured the gates!
Chariots! Advance at speed! Ready and waiting! Orders. Swords! Advance! Slingers! To arms! Pikes! Pikes at the ready!
Our men flee the field of battle! This is a shameful display.
Quick march! Your orders? Chariots!
As far as where citizens go during a siege, I would imagine that most of them probably hide in their houses. I've seen screenshots that sometimes show people that look like citizens in Rome too. I'm just not sure where exactly that is, but
Swords!
An entire unit has perished!
Advance at speed! Now take aim! Yes, Commander! Double time! Battle group ready! At speed! Waiting. Up at the double!
yeah, if you check
Advance!
out the subreddit or the Total War subreddit, sometimes you'll see screenshots in that from like Total War, Rome 2, and Warhammer. Warhammer, I've never seen any citizens, so I don't know if there's any in there, but I've seen things that look like citizens from Rome 2, so let's see. Do we see any? Don't see any over here, but for all we know, it could have been a mod too.
Pike infantry at your command!
Well, it's either hide in your house during a siege or flee the city, pretty much.
We await your command! Pikes!
The enemy general is dead.
Alright, well, didn't go as well as it showed on the map for auto-resolve, but oh well. I needed to lose some units for this army anyway, so I can get some artillery.
Ready for battle! Ready for orders!
We need to talk about the name of your homestead there. Alright, guys, what do we want to do for you? We want to do things that help out your army. 5% melee defense, and 16. I don't really need that. Can't do any more with that. 20 shots per minute for all siege weapons. I think we'll do that. And we already have a workshop here. Nice. Okay. So we'll build this up to do even better siege weapons. And here we'll do consecrated. Oh no. We got this Christian gathering. Darn Christians. Well, if we have the Christian gathering, I suppose we can do another religious gathering here.
Commander? We hunger for
Alright, so let's take a look at our forces here. We have some skirmishers, auxiliary hunters. I should reconsider the setup of my forces. I lost some of the vigiles, but they're really the weakest of the forces that I had available. So it's really not a major loss, I don't think.
ready for orders.
Only darn them when they cause issues. Alright, so if I did this, that adds 2 squalor. So I really need to do that, but I can't do that until I get that better, so... fudge. Oh wait, but I'm working on that thing. No, I'm not working on that thing. I'll want to work on that thing eventually to increase sanitation, but I'm not doing it now. I forgot. Okay, we'll just end the turn. Oh, I gotta upgrade you, little dude over here. So, civil administration increases the tax rate and decreases corruption. We'll do that, I guess. Not Mitchell, Mitch Connor. Do I watch South Park? Every once in a while.
Our ancestors have spoken, and they have named you as true friends.
There are some episodes that I like of South Park. They're defensive allies, they're military allies. Do I want to? Lydia and Rome. You know what? Let's do a defensive alliance with them. I don't like defensive alliances, but in that case it might be alright.
Wealth like yours. Can you not spare some for us?
Not gonna do one with you. Well, it's not too much of a payment. And you still want a peace treaty. That's a good amount of payment. No, I don't want to. I want to take care of the Caledoni. Yeah, you're pretty much gone. Goodbye, little group. Goodbye. Let's put you aggressive. Sword to the throat. Oh well. But yeah, I watch South Park every once in a while. Some of their stuff is a little much for me, but I mean, sometimes they have some good episodes. Personally, I do prefer like The Simpsons more.
I propose, or rather ask for, a treaty to combine our forces with your considerable strength.
Mori, do I want to join with you? Given everything that's going on, sure. They do handle real life issues pretty well. I mean, you know, in their own way. So, you know, I understand it, I guess. Alright, the Sibylline books. What should I do for this time? Power, prosperity, victory. I want a victory. I want to win the war against the Caledoni. But to do that, I will need to build up a new army because I lost the last one. Let's see, there's that House of Tetricus one, but we'll do one of these Viri guys, I guess. I don't think it'll be a major issue. Alright, so last time the cavalry didn't work, so you know what? Time to bring out the heavy guns. Or in this case, the heavy swords. So for this group, I think we will do... I don't think I'll do any pikemen, because I didn't encounter any cavalry of my own. We'll need ranged units that can take them on. So the hunters have probably the best range there is. So we'll start with a group of those. We have the slingers as well, so we could probably do like 4 slingers. And then I'm going to do a mixture of, well, let's see, the cohorts have some of the best armor. We'll do 4 of those. There's the Gallic warriors, there's the auxiliary Germanic swordsmen. Any difference between them? Gallic warriors have better defense, but the Germanic swordsmen appear to have better attack and everything else. So you know what, we'll do some of them as well. And then the last 3 spots I will fill with artillery. We're also going to need a guy to help out the army itself, an agent. So let's go recruit a champion. These aren't Brits, they're Celts. There's a difference.
I am Rome's champion. It is an honor to serve Rome.
American laugh track. Alright. So, let's see. I could do some bowmen. Let's do
We need good, strong men.
a couple more of those. We'll do 1. We'll do 2 of bowmen. We could do that, yeah. Then after that, the fleet should be relatively complete. Alright, next. Mediolanum here. What was I going to do with you? Was I going to do food for you? Let's see, Squalor. We can afford 3 Squalor right now. So let's do the Delicatessen. Public order, oh, we're doing good on public order, so we really don't have to worry about that. And we can do the sewers with no negative effects from that, so why not?
Ready for orders.
Hey, that army just wasn't ready to deal with it. They didn't even have an agent with them.
Ready for battle.
Alright, well let's take a moment and see how things are looking for regular Rome. It looks like they're really not too powerful. You know what? I think I'm just going to fill in... Oh, I can only do the 1 ballista right now. Oh well.
The skill of your generals is famous. Can you send them against these
They're
people
coming to get
who
your
blight
meat,
our
newbie,
lives?
and not in the good way. No, no comment. You want me to join the war against the Vandali? Interesting, but not my concern right now, so no. At least one good thing is that the Celtish guys took over all of what remained of Britannia there, so Now I don't even have to worry about my client state. I can just move in, take over myself, and oh, lovely. Oh, wait, though. That was my rat catcher thing. Okay. You little army here. What do I want to do with you? Well, I suppose I could actually join that war against the Vandali. Ooh, that's a lot of forces up there. Let's have you move back there. So we'll just have you head there. Can I do... Well, let's see. Doing that. Let's expand you, and we'll do a Field of Mars. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do the Field of Mars. Start getting some garrison forces there, because I'm probably going to need them.
Commander, set up the watch. At your command. Come, fight for Rome, Commander.
Well, that's actually part of my plan eventually, is the forces under my Emperor dude, or whatever he's calling himself, are gonna try and take over the rest of the Greek territory down here. There's Sicily down here. That is, oh yeah, that is Sicily. Okay. Yay, I know my geography. Don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I might just leave them be for the time being. There may not be much of a thing to worry about, but we'll see. Alright, one more turn for that fleet to be ready. I can move this agent in with them to start the military training. Still going to be 3 turns before that army's ready to go, though. Okay, see you in a bit, Diego. And thanks. Yeah, I was afraid for a moment that things weren't going to go well with the upload thing. You never know sometimes, but fortunately everything fixed itself.
Hunger for battle.
I call now for you to take to arms against these human wolves. Give your warriors leave to fight.
I know you're telling me that, but it looks like you're actually doing pretty well against the Vandali. You took this place here, so I think you're doing alright.
Romans are a proud people, and would be proud to count you among the
I
friends
can't
of
promise
Rome.
that, Mr. Roman Pretender. Because eventually I do want to take care of those Roman pretenders.
When I hunt, I look for...
Sure. Ships at port, confiscated cargo. The appropriated animals were added to your personal collection, boosting your family's splendor. Some of the animals turned out to be infected by a disease, the impact of which has fortunately been mitigated by the limited number of people with access to the cages. +6 loyalty for all political parties, -8 to diplomacy. Alright, I think we are ready for this force to move in. Let's head into Athens, or Athenae, and I'm just going to auto-resolve it. Alright, took some damage, but much better than I would have done trying to lead this force. Oh, I'm so terrible. Alright, so they are wanting me to do Christian gathering. I guess so, because that'll help with sanitation. Bring it to +5, so hopefully the presence of the Christians won't be too negative, I think. Let's see. Public order is provincial instability, slaves. Did they change cultural differences for Empire Divided? I'm not sure.
Commander.
Alright, anything I want to do for this place? Probably, do we have anything that helps with squalor? As far as these guys go, not really. You know what, I think I'll build a library here. Ooh, that harbor. I probably should do some aqueducts, as much as I don't exactly want to. Alright, so our fleet here is ready to go. Gonna hold off with them for the moment. Ooh, there's Latin rebels over there. There's potential for us. Okay, anything else that I really want to do? Let's see, my food situation is getting a little iffy, so I'll have to be careful with that. Anywhere that I can boost. Actually, let's look at our provinces. You know what? I can actually, now that I'm thinking about it, send someone to take care of that issue, I think. Do I have any statesmen around here? No, so let's hire one. How's the politics? The patrici still suck. Do we have one of them? Yes. So Mr. Patrici guy, statesman, organize a feast, and let's send you there. Alright, consequence, this mission was a great success. People won't have to worry so much about food now. Did +4 for food, it looks like, for the time being. And let's end the turn.
The spirits have noticed that our treasure stores are wanting. Can you help with this small matter?
This Bury wants a defensive alliance. They have one with the Gothi. How about a counter offer? Instead of that, let's just do a non-aggression pact. Stolen eagle! Oh, who's stealing banners again?
At your command.
Alright, so we had a few upgrades. This guy went up. Oh, I can put someone in his household. Let's do authority, I guess. Alright, we want civil administration. Alright, so we've taken Athens. I suppose next would be Sparta.
We cannot pass here.
And it's pretty much just a complete wipeout of their forces. And the Legion had another boost, so I can increase siege armor, enable construction of heavy siege engines. That could be interesting. Also reduces construction costs. Anything else that I would rather do, potentially? You know what, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because that could potentially be pretty useful, I would think. Theoretically, anyways. And yeah, I think I did change my mind that I'm going to change this over to that stables. I just like to keep stuff that goes with it together. So if you have the village with horse trainers, you want to have the stable place as well. Just makes sense to me, I guess, you know. Although, you know what? If that's what I'm going to do, I actually should do something to help. I guess I'll do a Christian place there too. Christians everywhere in Macedonia.
At your command.
Alright, let's change over some things here. That's fine, so we'll do a Field of Mars there. Change this over to enclosed land. Although, given the squalor there, you know what? We'll actually dismantle that.
Commander?
Alright, you, I think, we'll have you return to Athens, then sail down, probably. Is what I'm thinking I'll do with that army. Let's head back up, check and see how this army is doing. One more turn until their forces are finished. Then I can make some artillery. Let's start on that. I probably should have started that earlier, honestly. There's so much that I want to recruit, but that I can't think of doing. Alright, so my general plan once I start the invasion of Britannia here is probably start with Iska, head over, take the smaller settlements, and then head to Camelodum, whatever.
Fleet reporting.
Who else got up? Oh, this guy who's with this army. Suppose that's a good thing. Alright, so we'll do your zeal and then head for military training and that. Yeah. Yeah.
We have simple needs. All we ask is a small amount of wealth. You will hardly notice it.
Well, the Gothi kind of want to be a military alliance. It's an interesting proposition. We're at 112 with them. Could it come to harm us in the long run? I'm not sure, but we'll do it, I think. I think in the end it'll be useful. I won't do it with anyone else, though.
These people trouble even the gods. I beg you, march against them before it's too late.
Romans are a proud people, and would be proud to count you among the friends of Rome.
Fine. Only for the time being. Only because I have other issues to deal with. In time, if I want to, I'll just take care of those Roman pretenders. Although if I could turn them into a client state, that could be useful. Alright, the Stolen Eagle. Do I punish with decimation? Issue a new standard, search for the eagle, or pardon? Let's just issue a new standard. I have the money.
We hunger for battle. To your duties, men. Ready for orders.
Alright,
At your command.
I kind of wanted to just...
And glorious thing.
I'll start with the ballista now. I wanted to wait for the more powerful siege engines, like the Onager and that sort of thing, because I think that would help more. But for the time being, I just want to be able to start hitting these settlements.
Ready for orders.
Ready for battle. Call this a garrison.
Alright, hopefully on the next turn, this force will be able to move out and head to Gortina there, and take that without any major issues. And then after that, they'll pretty much have Sicily left. So I could almost even consider maybe even, let's see. Could I even take it with this fleet here? Let's just see. I can. Do I wanna? It's tempting. Let's just maintain the blockade for now. It doesn't look like they actually have any source of, oh, they're starting to make their moves against them. Grr, Mari. But you know what? I'll leave it like that for now. Anything to weaken them.
I'm not here to burden.
I'm surprised we didn't have a military access thing with the Gothi already, since we set up that military alliance. Alright, so the one, oh lovely, more plague and food shortage. No, not the food shortage. Alright, Notes on Governance, Part 4. This man was Marcus Junius Brutus, a relative of Lucius Junius Brutus, of whom we spoke earlier, the first Roman consul, the one who unseated Tarquinius Superbus, the last Roman king. Urged by blood of his ancestor, this senator decided that measures needed to be taken regarding the growing power of Julius Caesar. What would these measures entail? Kill Caesar, exile Caesar, undermine Caesar, reason with Caesar. Well, of course, kill Caesar, for the tyrant a blade and nothing else. Alright, well now that our food thing has messed us up, but we finally did the thing for level 3 farms. So I can do Egyptian grain, but that is going to be costly. So instead I'm going to do the thing for sanitation. I think that'll be the best thing that we can do right now. Alright, let's head to some of our places that have food. Let's see. Cisalpina, whatever. Your sanitation is currently, well, that will put you over. So that's going to take you from 7 food to 10 food. Ugh. But if I move you up, I'm going to have a net 0 in food. Well, that's not a good thing. Let's see. So I have 4 available here. So I can do Taberna. That'll give me 3 food extra. Let's see, this place has 2 squalor available, so I can afford that with him. You don't have any squalor available. Let's see, that will do +2 sanitation. Take 2 extra food. So we can do that and that together. And that will give a boost. Oh. So you know what? Maybe I will do... Though that's not a lot of food. Grrr. Trying to determine the food situation here. It's a pain. Well, I can afford it here. So you know what? Since we already have the Christian stuff, let's do a delicatessen here. Alright, so we have a play going on right now. We have 1 squalor there, and 1 squalor there. So we have 2 squalor overall. So we can afford more food. So you know what? Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want to increase the delicatessen. So that will be 3 and 4 squalor. And we have 4 sanitation here. And I can improve that to be 6 sanitation without any major issues. What do I want to do for this place, though? Do I want to do more... I don't really want to do another religious building. Banditry is taking a hit. So the food export penalty -4. You know what? Let's try and work on that banditry then. Alright, well, we've made some concessions towards trying to help that out. Let's look at our forces here. So they are currently taking some hits there. Can we at least potentially make our way there? Let's try and get there. Hopefully they're not going to take too much of a hit. Actually, you know what? This is interesting. They're not taking any attrition while out at sea.
Ready for orders.
Huh. So I guess for whatever reason, I'm not sure why that one group was taking attrition, but like this army here isn't. I don't know. There's just some weird things at times.
Ready for further orders. To your duties, men.
Alright, well hopefully with the next turn I'll be able to move out and try to do some damage to these Celts up here.
Ready for battle.
Alright. You had a little boost there. Probably that, I'm thinking. Yeah, we could probably do that. What does this do? Slaughter. Should I give him that? Military fervor. You know what? We'll do that.
I offer this morsel, now.
So are the Caledoni going to try and invade some of my places? It does look that way now, doesn't it? So I'm probably going to want to hit them as quickly as possible. Oh, and lovely. There's our little attrition report because of the food shortage. Grrr.
We hunger for battle.
Although it wasn't everyone, so I'm not entirely sure what all is going on. It looks like it was a lot of garrison armies.
Steady as we go.
Ready for battle. At your command.
Alright, Darioritum, whatever. You could potentially be in trouble. That's not a good thing. You can afford some more of that, though, so that's something. Let's see. It does not look like I have any other legions around here. I can afford to add more units here, though. So let's start to move you. And then we'll just recruit some other units into your force. Just some Gallic warriors, I think. It's going to be a weaker force, but they'll have the numbers to Hopefully cause some damage. Alright, next. Get us closer to Britannia here, or whatever you're called. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Well, it looks like the Mori fled from here. Oh, there they are. And the Roman pretenders are actually going about taking up some of these places. Well, the good news is at least Rome, or the Rome faction, is almost destroyed, so...
Their spirits tell
no.
us that we should offer you go.
I know you're getting closer to me, but I'm getting closer to you.
Your armies would surely find glory and plunder in joining this war.
Yeah, I am not looking to join the war against Egypt. I don't know who Egypt belongs to right now, if they're a client state or if they're actually free. An enemy army has landed within your territory. Lovely. And the Legio 3rd Gallica is taking some hits now. Okay, Prophecy of Victory. At the new day's dawn, the Keepers emerge from their sanctum. Their interpretation of the sibling books is that if you seek victory, you need to sacrifice 2 Easterners and 2 Barbarians. Let's see. Victory does plus 15 unit replenishment, minus 15 to diplomacy with those factions, and plus 10% morale. Religious festivities, minus 6% wealth from all sources, and plus 1 public order. Burn the books, no. Or keep the prophecy secret and the Senate is displeased. I think I'll just organize religious festivities, because I'm working with a lot of those tribes right now, so... Ooh. Tetricus, why are you taking such damage now? Well, I can't do anything with you now. Hopefully our other forces aren't going to be taking hits. They're doing alright for the moment.
Ready for orders. Sound the drums.
Forming a blockade! Blockading!
Fleet reporting. Is there nothing else?
Forming a blockade!
Alright, let's auto-resolve, take this place, and make our first steps onto the mainland of Britannia. Or Britannia. Alright, no major damage. You know what, for this place we're going to just raise it.
Yes!
Alright, so we have 1 village and a port there. Let's take a look and see what the culture is looking like. So they have buildings and buildings. Let's see. Do we have cultural? We do have cultural differences here. But local traditions are leaning towards Latin. So you know what? I am going to... Let's see. You know what? I'm going to do the enclosed land, and then I'm going to do the one with the cows to get the casualty replenishment, I think will be the best thing. Yeah. Alright. That force isn't a threat. That one could be. They're a smaller force, but they might have the numbers to cause some damage.
Ready for further orders. Are you ready to serve Rome?
Ready for... Let them cower before Rome! At your command.
Alright, Cortina is now ours. They do have a fishing port that gives food, that's a good thing. This trader, I am just going to, you know what, we'll turn you into an auditorium. Do I want to keep the auxiliary barracks there? Nah, I'll dismantle that as well. This market town is taking away some food, though. But it's providing some growth as well, so it makes me wonder, do I keep it or don't keep it? I think I'll just hold it for the time being. Yes, I know I can no longer sustain them because of the food shortage. I'm trying to work on that. Alright, Pharsalus here. That gives food. I can't really afford it right now. Grr. Okay, you are providing some sanitation now, so let's do that. Still going to be 5 turns. That's going to be a pain. But I'm going to have to settle for it. You know what? Let's do the delicatessen. I know it's going to do squalor. That's going to be a pain, but again, I need all the food I can get. And I don't really want to recruit any more of those shrines that take food because, again, can't really afford it. Camboduum. Nope, you can't really afford it either. Also, and now that I'm looking at this, I think the place that I was thinking of that increases replenishment was actually in another campaign. I think I was thinking of my Egypt campaign that I was doing offline. So let's actually change this then. You know what, if that's going to be the place, or be the stance, and since I am going to need the casualty replenishment, I'm going to start with a religious gathering and do the Christian stuff, because that will help me out. Tolosa, you have some food, but you do squalor too. I think I looked at all the stuff here and I really can't afford anything else. Alright, so let's just end the turn and hopefully that gets us closer to having this food situation taken care of.
To serve Rome.
Navigator? Sure. I hope that was the admiral that I did and not the general. Otherwise I did an oops.
That we should offer you go.
Alright. So we are being attacked here. We have light Roman skirmishers and all that, but they have archers. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to win this effectively. I'll do an assault real quick and just do it at quick speed, but I don't think we're going to win it.
Ships ready.
Do not for a minute think that these Britons are anything more than wild dogs. And like dogs, they need the gentle touch of the Roman fine stick.
Our general is under attack. The men are wavering. Our men flee the field of battle.
Well, that was a total rout. I did do some damage, probably more damage than I would have done with an auto-resolve. Alright, well this isn't good. It's gonna likely cut into my food stores, I think. But, well, it was expected. Lovely, more plague and attrition and all of that stuff, and food shortage still. I'm confiscating the cargo there. Alright. Next. So our fleet here is good to go. They're really not repairing themselves too much.
Fleet reporting. Leaving the ship. You have further orders? At once. Is that all? Yes.
Ready for orders. Steady as we go. We still have a good wind.
Alright, this other army that's over here is taking attrition. Lovely. So if they're going to do that, let's just do a forced march over here. Okay, what to do? Do we have any other places that are making food buildings? We have 2 there. Let's see. We can afford 1 more squalor here. That's gonna hurt, but you know what? I'm gonna do it. Grrr. Actually, I'm gonna wait. I don't think I'm gonna do more there. I do wonder, do I get a general sense of the banditry on where I am right now? Let's see. I know the food shortage is happening. Influenced empire, imperium level. I'm trying to get a sense of banditry overall. But as far as I can tell, I can't really see anything right now that gives you a sense of how banditry is affecting things. Right now, you know what? I am going to have this guy organize another feast. Let's send you to Britannia and do that. Unfortunately, we are still at -2. So we're still kind of sucking as far as that goes. I can't afford to do this though and get a boost with food from this. So you know what? I'm gonna do that. Alright, hopefully the other buildings that I'm working with will get me the proper stuff that I need. Pharsalis here. I was actually going to do the horse pens, yes. Okay. I'm not going to do any more Christian stuff because that's going to take even more food. Grr. Alright, let's head back over here.
Commander,
This force is taking attrition. Let's put them back on the sea right now and have them
new course.
head back over here. Oh yeah, I can issue an edict now that I lost the one edict. So, Cisalpina here. You know what? I need the food. And I actually probably should have done that earlier. So we'll do that now. Gone to more food edicts, so hopefully that'll finally stop our food shortage situation. I have a few more minutes to try and do as much as possible. Oh no, geez, they're sending like 1,000 armies out now. But if they're sending all those armies out, it means that it gives me an opportunity to take some of their land. Alright. Oh, lovely triumph. Yay. Okay. So more attrition. A lot of people have gone up. But our food situation is finally figured out.
Ready for battle.
So let's see if we can't take
Order.
this place here.
Then cower before Rome.
We're just gonna wipe them out. And like before, we're raising it. Because I want to get rid of all remnants of what they were doing here. Oh, you know, I didn't even notice this. The Mithraic cult does food as well. Why didn't I notice that before? Oh, I must not have been paying attention at all. So you know what? Let's do that instead of the Christian dudes. Because then they won't have an issue with me building other religious locations for the Latin stuff.
At your command.
And then hopefully on the next turn I can move on the capital of this province. Take us even closer to getting some of these things taken care of. Alright, we have those guys coming closer. Grr. And of course all their fleets are like completely outside of the range that I can reach. Totally stupid. So you know what, let's move our fleet over here. And we can at least try and stop any of their forces moving on us.
Commander.
Advance. Your next command.
And we still really can't do much in the way of forces, extra forces, so we'll just do that. Mercenary Gallic, Mercenary Armored, but I'll just leave them.
Ready for orders. All hands to the oars. Put your backs into it.
Ready for orders.
Alright, and what are these? Okay, that's the Alemanni, good. I was afraid for a moment that that would have been someone else. Alright, this Mithraic gathering, let's boost you. And since we get stuff from wealth, or from entertainment culture, we'll do that as well. And Uliobana, whatever, unfortunately you're probably going to fall. So, good luck. Godspeed to you. Oops, I have a whole bunch of things that need to go upgraded. So let's see. Public order. Yeah. That, no. I think I am going to do... reduces corruption? Oh wait, corruption minus 5% tax rate. Oh, so that's something you do against buildings. Okay. Cultural... What do I want to have you do? Military administration minus 6% upkeep cost. That's kind of neat. We'll give you conspirator, I guess. I don't know the heroes that are in Rome 2 as well as I do the ones that are in Warhammer. Those ones I can do so much more with.
We hunger for battle.
Alright, I could do Lawkeeper with this guy. Especially because he's up here. So you know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, once again I am going to fight this battle at full speed. I know I'm probably going to lose again, but...
Sons of Mars! Support ships at your command!
The eyes of the Senate and all Rome are upon us today. We must make them proud that we are their defenders. More than that, our Roman gods are watching.
Yeah, their archers are definitely a bit of a pain.
We await your command, Commander!
Missiles awaiting targets!
Ready!
Loose! Understood! Fire!
Use your aim low! Hit them in the... Ready for orders!
Missiles awaiting target!
Ready!
Right now I think my best hope on this defense is just to hold the line.
Infantry at your command! A quick march!
Commander!
Loose! The men are wavering.
Bring up the double!
Our general is under attack.
Melee infantry at your command! At your service! Cheer, you miserable lot! Cheer.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Romans, ready for duty!
Okay, one group of spearmen have fallen. Now can we wait out these guys till they run out of ammunition? I'm not sure.
Vigiles!
Ready!
Spear infantry ready.
Figure lace! Your orders? And speed!
Legionaries!
Missile infantry at your...
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Quick march!
Your orders!
Ready for orders!
Prepare to attack! Form Testudo!
Melee troops!
Ready and waiting.
Jupiter gives us strength!
I probably should have done that Tetsudo thing earlier. Whoops.
Commander!
Ready!
Commander!
Figure lace!
Legionaries!
Do these guys even run out of arrows? I don't know. I don't know if the AI runs out of arrows.
By your command, your orders! At speed! Double time! Engage! Ready!
Commander!
Charge! By your command!
Okay, it looks like they do run out of arrows. Good.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Yours to command. Ready for orders.
Swords! Back! Back now! Quick march! Advance!
Legionaries!
To charge!
Alright guys, just hold your own.
Losing ground. Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Our men flee
Oh,
the
and
field
here's
of
where we
battle.
fall apart.
This is a
Oh
shameful
well.
display.
And lovely, now we have slums here. Go away, slums. Alright, we have the auditorium there. Wasn't I... I thought I was building up one of those. I thought I was building something there. I don't know. I give up. Maybe I was doing a Mithridatic thing there, actually. I was doing a Mithridatic thing somewhere. Alright, so this is probably going to be the last turn before I end it. Let's move in tank this place. We'll do aggressive. Alright, so convert this, convert this. We want, let's see. I really do want to do the religious gathering for those forces, or for the Christians, but I probably shouldn't. So I'm just gonna do other things, I guess. Alright, so we have that. Should I work on military buildings here? I probably should. Like the auxiliary camp and the Field of Mars. And then maybe end it with a workshop. Iska is about to be attacked, so I'm not going to be able to really do anything there. Oh great, now we got this huge army there. Alright, let's have you double time to Iska, so hopefully you can help defend that. That grumbling is me being disgruntled with this situation.
Your next command? Are you ready to serve Rome?
Well, at least our food situation is doing alright for the moment. Because if it wasn't, and my forces were falling apart, that would be very distressing. Okay. I want to get back to Athens.
Row, damn you, row!
Gortina is getting rid of those things. Let's see, Squalor. We still have a lot of Squalor here. So what does the most sanitation? Actually, they all do equal sanitation. So this place is industry, so we'll do the industry guy. Wealth from industry, yes. And we're still taking a hit from sanitation there, so we'll do that as well. Alright, so it really doesn't look like there's much else we can do for the moment. We've made progress up here, started to take some of these settlements, but of course they've taken some of our settlements. So we'll see how all of that goes together. Let's end the turn so we're all ready to go on the next one. Oh, we have people to promote, or groups to promote. For you, let's see, swordsman or missile dudes. We'll do the swordsman. Ooh, agricultural expert. That does a boost of food. Okay. Well, they're starting to siege on one of my main cities. That's not a good thing, but if it slows them down. Yes, yes. And lovely, more of that. Okay, the Eternal River, chapter 34. For Brutus and his like-minded comrades, the solution to Caesar's dictatorship was simple. The man had to die. This involved conspiracy, treachery, spilling of blood, yet no deed is vile or repulsive when it is done for the sake of the Republic and its sanctity. However, the murder simply postponed the creation of the empire, instead of preventing it completely. Alright folks, so that is going to be it for this episode. Let's see. Nemectum is being assaulted by 17 forces. That's a lot of forces. They're probably building siege equipment, and then they're going to go and attack. So that's not a good thing. And interesting, this army's taking attrition. I wonder if that's a sign that some of their forces are hurting. Hopefully. Also, while they are within my range, I'm taking out this little fleet because, yeah, I'm tired of these guys. So I want to do as much damage to them as possible.
We still have a good wind. Yeah, docking.
Alright folks, so in the next episode we are going to be bringing this force up to take on these guys. It's interesting, it looks like their whole army is taking attrition. So I wonder if maybe their food sources are running a little low. I hope so, because I could use all the help I can get with trying to take these guys out. In the meantime, yeah, we'll see what happens. So I'll be probably streaming tomorrow. It looks like for the most part, everything went well. I've only had 151 dropped frames for the 2 hours plus that I've been streaming, so that's not bad at all. Alright folks, see you in the next stream.